back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. It's your girl Birdie. I'm here with my daughter Ember, and we're ready to do readings for you today. Up first, I have Kendra for 2, and then we have Bailey on deck. Welcome in, welcome in.
Habibi girl. Hi Habibi. You're cute. You're really cute, Honeybee. I know. I have to do readings. I know. Come here. I'm gonna go put you over here, little girl. Come here. Oh, you're such a good BB girl. You're such a good BB girl. Good girl. Good girl.
I know, Habibi. I know. You don't want to be away from me, but I have to do the readings. All right, guys. Welcome in. Let's do it. Stella. Welcome in, Stella. I hope you are well. I have a little list growing. Newbie, what is up? I'm a little bit early, so we'll give it another minute, and we're going to get started with Kendra for 2, and Bailey, if you're called to donate, let me know. We'll get you on the list. I'm here with Ember, Gus, and the usual suspects. Hey Bailey, how's it going? How's it going, girly? Girly pops? Kendra is up. Go ahead and post, babe. Let me know. I know I have your, I don't think you had, let me go over to the good old PayPal. Oh, I got Bailey for 2 as well. So I know we got 2 different readings, I just don't know what they are. So I got Kendra for 2, I got Bailey for 2. Let's do it. Do it. A coworker. Cool. All right, let's take a look. Let's do it. All right, question number 1. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good, and so it is. Thank you so much. All right, Spirit, Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. And we're going to get into Kendra's first reading. I want to know, is Javon into me? He's a coworker. Meow. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let me see if I can pick up on some of his energy. Is he tall? I feel like I'm seeing tall on the thinner side, really short hair. Am I on the right track here? Like buzzed hair. Clean cut. So that's not what I'm picking up on. Okay. That's what I'm picking up on, though, for another energy. So let's hold that thought. Let's see what the cards say about Javon. Spirit, show me. Is Javon into Kendra? Is Javon into Kendra? He finds you attractive. He finds you intriguing. He feels like your energy, maybe even your looks, are a little bit different than maybe, I don't think he's ever met anyone like you, so he's very intrigued because he can't quite figure you out. Okay, hey SB. I am picking up this other energy, which must not be him, which I think is someone else that's going to come in. So just kind of keep those features in mind. But I don't, here's the thing. I don't know that he's going to stick around forever. I don't know if this is just like a temporary training thing or if this is a permanent position. Why? Because I have the 8 of Cups here. So I feel like this isn't someone who like sticks around forever. And then we end into the World and the Hermit. And so either you're going to go off and work somewhere else or he goes off and works somewhere else. And I feel like you don't necessarily cross paths long term. But with the Ace of Cups here, I do think that he thinks you're cute. He's interested in you. If he may spark up some conversation to kind of, I think he thinks you're cute and he finds you intriguing. He feels like you're different than maybe other girls that he has gotten to know. So yeah, I mean, obviously he probably thinks you're attractive, but I don't know that he's necessarily going to, look at all the love in the chat. I don't know that he's necessarily going to like ask you out, especially if it's a work thing. He might feel like it's not a good idea because we have 8 of Cups, Hermit, and World. It's a little bit held back. It is possible here with the 3 of Cups that A, he could be dating someone else, or B, or maybe both, you might go out for like a happy hour, like as a group or something, but I don't necessarily see this taking off as like a thing. But of course, I think he thinks you're cute. You're coming in again with this 9 of Pentacles energy. You know, he thinks that you probably do pretty good work, and I think he thinks you're cute and finds you intriguing, but I don't know that he would have the courage to, I wasn't expecting him, just curious. Yeah, he thinks you're cute, but he's a little bit held back here with this Hermit energy and 8 of Cups. He might end up moving on to a different job, or you might move on to a different job. Let me see what else I have here. Spirit, show me energy of Javon towards Kendra. Mercury in the 1st house. He is very concerned about himself right now. He also, the more you talk to him, he might also be a little bit more self-involved with Mercury and Aquarius in the 1st house. He might just be like, he might talk himself up a little bit or be very focused on his own stuff. We have Page of Swords. He's definitely there to learn. And then we have 6 of Wands here. So overall, like, the energy isn't bad at all, but I don't know that it would take off. But he does think that you're cute. So is he into you? I'd say he thinks you're cute. He finds you sassy. He seems a little cold, not really my type. Yeah, that's the Mercury and Aquarius in the 1st house. I feel like he's very, very self-involved in, with the 8 of Cups and Hermit energy, he's not super open, but any man with eyes can see that you are a very attractive woman. So I definitely think he's thinking you're cute. Okay, let's get into, you're not attracted to his personality, and that's that's what with Mercury and Aquarius in the 1st house. It's almost like, let's say he even was your type. If he might be the type of guy that like says something, or it might just be such a turn off to you. Like, and it was funny, I was chatting with my friend's boyfriend the other day about this, where I was like, some guys, like, I can think they are so hot, but if they open their mouth and they say the wrong thing, I am out the door. Like, I have literally ended things with people over stupid things they've said. Not stupid things they've said. Things they have said that I am just like, this isn't for me. Like, I'm good. You just showed your ass. You just showed who you are, and I'm good. All right, Kendra, let's go move on to your next question. Exactly. Yes, for sure. You get the ick, as the youngins say. Let's do a general reading. All right, Kendra, let's do it, girl. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you like the stream. It really helps out the channel. Welcome in. Thumbs up, hearts in the chat for newbie, keeping our list going. All right, let's do it, guys. Spirit, show me general reading for Kendra. They're taking me to your crown chakra. Let me see what's going on. Not only are you picking up vibes really strongly, I just feel like you are also you're very aware and very alert. I feel like then you have been in a really long time. Very self-aware, high emotional intelligence. Like I feel like if you look at someone, whether it's at work or whether it's like, you know, out at the store or like a friend, family member, whatever, like you can kind of pick up exactly how they're feeling. Hey, I speak my truth. Spirit, give me a general message for Kendra. And I know, girl, let me set some boundaries here with Spirit. I feel like I've given Kendra similar messages about work. What other messages can I bring to Kendra that she needs to know right now? We have the Two of Pentacles. We have Five of Cups. This is a time for you to be selfish with what you want here with the star energy. And this is a time for you to set great intention for yourself, because the energy is ripe for manifestation around you with the Three of Wands and the moon and the star here. Now, I'm picking up, my Sag friend would be so proud of me right now. I'm not picking up a negative connotation with the moon. I am picking up a strong, intuitive, like I am guided to do this ritual. I am setting intention. This is the type of spiritual practice I'm involved in, or this is how I want to pray. And you are very passionate about it, and your intention is more important than anything. And I've been saying this for the past 3 decades, honeys. If you don't need any tools, you don't need crystals, you don't need sage, you don't need all this crap, right, that I have on this channel. All you really have to do is set a very clear intention with a pure heart and an open heart to meet Spirit. And I feel like by you doing that and leaving space for Spirit to do its thing, you are going to be able to achieve some type of goal manifestation here. We have the Chariot. You can't stop, won't stop, Kendra, as far as I'm concerned. Your birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, I speak my truth. We have the Emperor here. Yeah, you're calling the shots. So yeah, this is a time to, with this big Aries energy here with the Emperor, it is time to be selfish. And that doesn't mean like not treating others well. It's more so you are uber and ultra focused on what it is that you want. There may be some type of temptation or bad habit that is tempting for you to either get back involved with here with the Two of Pentacles and the Devil, or there may be some type of emotional trigger that you have to sort through in the next couple of weeks. And I don't know when you're moving or whatever, but if you're kind of back into the place that you used to live, if you know what I'm saying, and like there may be some triggers from the past or people who bring up like old, whether it's family patterns or friendship patterns, like there's something that you kind of have to, I don't want to say fight off, but there's something that you have to sort out for yourself and how you're going to deal with that energy moving forward. This feels either like a family matter or an issue going on with friends. But I see you just having the confidence, kicking ass, taking names, moving forward very confidently here with the Chariot and the Hierophant. the other thing I'm going to tell you, my Aries friend, is I think it's important for you to, if there is some type of emotional trigger that pops up here with it, whether it's an unresolved thing or something from the past that circles or bubbles back up that you have to deal with, let yourself feel the feelings. Hey, Crimson, if you want to cry it out. Like, you're not going to let this get you down. And Aries isn't going to stay down for very long. I feel like this isn't like the end of the world, but it's some, I see this as emotional healing for yourself. And it's like, because I think you're kind of riding this wave of a high right now, and then this thing kind of like comes in and throws you for a loop. So there is some type of emotional thing you're gonna have to deal with in the next 2 weeks. That's coming up here. So I'm getting two different things here. And then in terms of manifestation, like, it's a green light, go, baby. Whatever intentions you set right now are going to be very, very ripe for the future. Also, you know, we have Jupiter in Cancer. This is a great time of expansion. I don't know where Cancer is in your chart, or if you know, Kendra, but this is a really good time for you to, plant these seeds of manifestation. Use your intuition and follow where Spirit is leading you, in terms of like setting these intentions or whatever your desires are. Spirit, show me what else. What other messages does Kendra need to know? What other messages does Kendra need to know? We have the breathing, heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases. Yeah. There could be some type of emotion that's like unearthed or like rehashed that you have to, it's coming up right now so that you can heal it and make peace with it, is what I was trying to say. I pulled 2 cards at once. What else do we have? The Wild Rose. Do it your way. Embrace your uniqueness and untamed. Yeah. You're a trailblazer. And maybe the people around you, and there's nothing, I'm not saying there's any bad people around you, but maybe where you come from, it's not commonplace for people to like talk through emotions or talk about whatever. And so like, this is something that you're kind of figuring out for yourself, or you're healing for yourself. You're doing it your own way. Even if you have a trusted friend, or there is a family member that gets you, that you feel like you can talk to about it. But maybe, sometimes we have to come to peace with the fact that like, not everyone is going to get us, and not everyone is going to get our emotions and how we respond to something. And this is something that you will be able to sort out for yourself in your own way. Ooh, we have the Sun here. Joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. So this isn't a bad thing. This is more so coming up to heal, so that if something like this or that same topic comes up again, it's not going to derail you or upset you in the same way, if that makes sense. All right, we're going to move over to a different deck. Spirit, show me what else. We have Bailey on deck for 2. I got SB and Crimson. Welcome in, guys. We are just getting started. Make sure that you like the video, and we're going to keep on keeping on. Kendra, what else do I have for you? Sometimes life stings. Yeah, someone might... I have a little wasp. I have a little wasp trying to sting me right now. Not literally, figuratively. I have someone who just, for whatever reason, I must agitate this person. And so they come after me, and I don't know what it is, and I don't get their perception. They clearly don't get me. And it's fine, but it's like you have to make your own peace in your own way. So if someone either comes at you or says something mean to you that's triggering to you, that triggers like a core wound to you, that's just something that it has to come up and heal. You have to heal it. This is one of my favorites. I love this deck. There is always enough, koi fish. So again, there is always abundance coming in for you. What is meant for you is never going to pass you by. And then we have bring a gentle touch. You don't need to do anything balls to the wall. Even if you have a really like upsetting reaction to whatever's going on, like sit with it for a minute and decide how you want to handle it. Because if other people want to pop off and act like clowns, you don't need to. You can choose to even not engage. And that's the other thing. Someone may even try to bait you to see if they can evoke something out of you. And if you sit with it for a minute and you're just like, you know what? I kind of feel like that might be what's happening with me with this person. It's like they're trying to bait me into something because they're bored and they don't have anything else better to do in their life. I have no idea. I don't know. But let me pull the astro dice for you, or roll the astro dice for you. Spirit, show me what's going on with, what else does Kendra need to know right now? We have Mercury in the 7th house and Virgo. If someone is interested, so let's talk about romance really quickly because we have the 7th house here. I have Mercury and Virgo in the 7th house. Whoever is serious about dating you is going to be crystal freaking clear. Clear as glass, my friend. Mercury and Virgo in the 7th house. I am not mincing words. I'm coming up to you and I am saying, Kendra, I think you're really cool. I want to take you to Olive Garden. I'm just kidding. I don't care wherever you want to go. I think Gen Z doesn't like the chain restaurants. I don't know what the deal is. But they want to take you to... I'm trying to think of other restaurants. They want to take you to Red Lobster. They want to take you... Like they're going to say, hey, I want to take you on this date. I want to take you to a movie. Let's go spend the day together. Let's go to a park. Whatever it is that you guys end up doing. So know that if someone is doing anything other than being crystal clear to you, that's not it. The chop house. There you go. Perfect. Whatever. Here she comes. Hi, baby girl. I know. We all love you. I know. She's so spicy. Ember. Kendra, that is what I have for you, my friend. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Ember's so bossy. All right. Bailey. I got Bailey for 2. Take me to Olive. Exactly. Right? I haven't been to Olive Garden in forever. We don't really have, Is my Gemini friend watching? Is that what you just texted me about? Oh my God, you're hilarious. Oh no, you're not. You were watching that. You were talking about my own Scorpio stinger. Just kidding. Anyways, sorry. I speak my truth is always a real one to talk about food with. All right. Bailey, what's going to happen between E and I? Let's do it. I'm going to use newbie's favorite, the Druid Craft. I know. Soup, salad, and breadsticks, baby. You know what? I don't have an Olive Garden near me. That's why. It's the place that I live is so strange because also because I lived in the north and then I moved out west and now I live in the south and everywhere has like different places. So it's just interesting. But I think we have one Olive Garden, but I think it's like really far away. Anyway, Bailey wants to know, what is going on between E and I? What is going on between E and I? 3 of Cups. 8 of Wands. Communication. 2 of Pentacles. The Mr. Lava. Lots of communication. Are you talking and texting or speaking on the phone to this person a lot, Bailey? We have the Fool here. Picking up a lot of air sign energy. Yeah, 10 of Cups here. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So, is this a romantic interest? Yes. Okay. So, things are picking up. I think that you guys are equally excited about each other. 2 of Pentacles. I think that you guys are trying not to show too much excitement too quickly here. This card is so funny. There's like this little deer in the distance, and then the lovers are here like wrapped up in each other. But I do think that there is a clear compatible connection here. I think that you guys are both really excited and enjoying chatting. I feel like the energy is a little bit electric right now. Lots of air energy going on. But I think that you guys will make some plans to meet up soon if you have not already. With the World and 6 of Swords, it's like, let's take this offline and let's make this happen in real life, baby. With the 10 of Cups, there's an opportunity here for maybe the beginning of some type of, dating relationship. The Fool, I think both of you guys are open and ready to start something new. So overall, the energy looks really, really good, I would say. Yeah, both of you are trying not to come off, too excited here, but I think that you guys are definitely on the same wavelength as far as I'm concerned. It may even feel a little bit electric, like it's moving really fast here with the Knight of Swords, rather. Spirit, show me what else. More Gemini. We have Mars and Gemini in the 3rd house. The communication is strong. So that's going to be a really big thing with you guys. I think that you guys are able to stimulate each other in the same way. So what's going on between you guys? I think you guys are going to make plans to go on a date. Maybe you guys go to Olive Garden. Let us know what you order if you do. But yeah, 6 of Swords. I don't know if there would be... The 6 of Swords could potentially be that you guys are a little bit at a distance, but maybe not even. It could just be like, let's take this offline and make this a reality in real life, if you know what I'm saying. So that's what I got for you. Yeah, and 10 of Cups and the Fool. I think you're ready. I think you guys are ready to jump in. So I'm going to leave that with you. Energy's looking pretty good. I would say I feel like all systems are go, Bailey. I think you could definitely check out that connection. Okay. I'm going to move on to Bailey for Bailey's second question. Then I have SB and Crimson on deck. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I know it can take me some time to get through these readings. And thanks so much for being here. Okay. Let me look and see what else we've got going on the list. Make sure the list is golden. And shout out to Newbie for keeping our list going. Willow John, you're so beautiful. He just talks to himself. My cats are very interesting. I guess I talk to myself too. That's probably where they get it from. All right, let's do it. Energy reading, please. All right, Spirit, show me what is the energy around. So you wanted just like a general reading what the energy is like around you right now? We can do that. Spirit, show me what's going on within Bailey's energy. What's the energy around Bailey? Oh, I speak my truth. That was me the other night on Starry Eye Tarot's channel. I was like, I know you were on there, and I was like writing Writing from the bed. She goes on later than I do. So I was like, all right, let's get into this. So, Spirit, show me the energy around Bailey. They're taking me to your solar plexus. And I think you're excited. And I feel like now, okay, thanks, Spirit. Now is the time to, don't second guess yourself. Allow yourself to take a chance. Allow yourself to take this opportunity, and you can do so with confidence, even if you feel a little bit scared. And I don't know if that's related to, maybe going on a date or meeting this new person, but I think you owe it to yourself to put yourself out there and try. And even if the reason I say this, the solar plexus is tied to self-worth. And so maybe there's some things that you're trying to heal, or you're feeling like maybe you don't feel like your best self, or maybe you feel like you're not looking your best, whatever your personal thing is. So don't let those doubts creep up on you, because whatever is meant to happen to you, you deserve to meet someone, and they deserve to meet you. You know what I'm saying? So give yourself a fighting chance here, Bailey. Let me see the energy around the Magician, baby. Hell yeah. Lots of Gemini energy for you tonight. Knight of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. Thanks, Kendra. 2 of Cups. Boom. 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. All right. Spirit is saying, whatever you're embarking on right now, this is a marathon. This is not a sprint. With the 7 of Pentacles, sometimes these things take time. You need to get to know people for seasons. We need to know people over time to see like what their behaviors are and how they're going to act. We have the Page of Wands here. I think that there will be an attraction between you and this person. I know this isn't necessarily a love reading. The other thing, with the 7 of Swords here, and it's interesting how my tarot practice has, I feel like how I don't know, things evolve over time. Anyways, sorry. I feel like the 7 of Swords is because and I know you've opened up to me, I won't, put all that out there, but you've talked about it on the channel, because you are moving forward with your identity and dating who you really want to date, if you know what I mean. This 7 of Swords is, you may not have other people around you who can really guide you, and you may feel like you're wandering around or you're walking around in the dark trying to figure this out for yourself. And what I'm telling you is, I feel like you're going to do a great job. The first step is just showing up, right? Showing up, I feel like, is sometimes more than half of the battle a lot of times. Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, I feel like there's going to be a lot of enjoyment, a lot of celebration around you. There is going to be opportunity for you to have real connections with people. Make sure that you're taking your time, that you're not rushing into anything, especially with the Knight of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles, because things could feel really good and exciting. But know that, good things can be built over time. 9 of Pentacles. So in regards to, I feel like I've talked enough about the romantic stuff. I am seeing, wish fulfillment energy around you. 9 of Pentacles. Abundance and finances are looking really good as well. But yeah, there are some new opportunities coming in, some things that you can really celebrate and feel good about, but don't let your insecurities like hold you back from doing what you really want to do. Spirit, show me what else is going on in Bailey's energy. Ooh. A fiery climax approaches. We're taking it. We're taking it. Welcome in, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Thanks for your patience while we get through these readings. I know it can take a little bit, and I so appreciate you guys being here. All right. Let's see what else we have. Step out of your comfort zone. Exactly. Exactly. Work through your fears. That's exactly what I'm picking up. Because it could feel out of your comfort zone. It could be a little intimidating, or it could maybe make your stomach flip and it's like, oh my God, can I really do this? Oh my gosh. Like, there could be anxiety and nerves there, but once you take that first step, I think you're going to do great. Let me see what else I have for you. Mercury, 7th house, Capricorn. You mean business. In regard to relationships, oh my Lord, this child. I don't think that you, because here's the thing, I could tell you, don't put all your eggs in one basket and blah, 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 and take it slow. And I still do feel that way, but I don't think that you're looking for a fun little fling or some type of hookup. I think you're looking for a genuine connection. And I feel like you'll know that other people are too if they mean business and they take this seriously. And I feel like those are more of you're attracting more high quality people with Mercury and Capricorn in the 7th house. Like, this is, I mean what I say what I mean. I'm not playing around here. All right, Ember, would you assist me with the rest? Bailey, I can't make it up. I have courage. Have courage, awaking the warrior of light within you. It's going to take some courage with that solar plexus. Sorry, baby girl. Follow the path of your soul. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. Yeah, like I said, that 7 of Swords can often mean that you're figuring something out for yourself, by yourself. You're figuring it out alone. And you can only do that by following the path of your soul. You know what is right for you. You know what is true for you. Awaken the magic of your creativity. Immerse yourself in the world of feelings. So this could be doing artwork, projects, things like that. Maybe there is some type of art connection with this other person as well. But that's what I have for you, my friend. Energy is looking good, but Spirit's calling on you to have the courage you owe it to yourself to explore this part of yourself. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Bailey, thank you so much, babe. All right, Ember.
Honey girl, you're so cute. You're a baby girl. I have to do these readings, honey.
She's like, no, you don't. You could come to bed and pull open the covers so I could crawl in because I'm naked. That's what she really wants. She runs my life, this child. Excuse me. Honey, you're going to have to get down soon. All right. Bailey, thank you so much. Who's my next victim? I think it's the lovely, we have SB, Crimson, and Kendra on deck. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. All right, we got SB, Crimson, Kendra. Let's do it. SB, are you in the house? Either way, I got your message. I wanted to ask about the Leo's true feelings for me. Saw him Sunday, had a wonderful time. Meow. Let's see, boo-boo.
I'm so sorry, baby. I have to relocate you. I'm so sorry, honeybee. I know, I'm a mean mama.
All right, SB is up. I'll probably go for a bit longer today. I'm only 40 minutes in. When I get, I wrote to Sophie the other day. You guys know Sophie. Most of you guys do. Go check out Starry-Eyed Tarot. I'm like, girl, when I hit an hour and a half, I'm done. Like I can't channel anymore. I also work a lot and do my other thing too, but I'm like, I can't, it's just a lot of energy. All right, SB, let's do it. All right, SB, you can come back and watch the playback. And for any of you watching, if I do have a long list and you want to just shoot me your question, you can always watch the playback. All right, I wanted to ask about the Leo's true feelings for me. Saw him Sunday and had a wonderful time. Let's do it. Spirit, show me, what are the Leo's true feelings for SB? What are the Leo's true feelings for SB? What are the Leo's true feelings for SB? King of Wands, meow, meow, meow. We got Leo. Oh, I like this. I like these, SB. All right. Page of Swords. World at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands, King of Wands. I feel like communication is strong. I feel like the energy is high. I think he wants to make more plans with you. With the Two of Wands is like our card of planning and trying to figure things out. Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords. He should be reaching out to you and writing to you if I'm correct. I think that he kind of wants to take charge here. So lots of Leo energy here. King of Wands. Strength and the Sun are both Leo cards. And then we have you here as our beautiful Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is a high value woman, as they say. This is the wifey energy. And so I think that he realizes that he has found a gem of a person in you and he wants to get to know you more. And I also don't think that he was really expecting this. And so he's trying to figure out how he is going to incorporate this in his life with all the things that he's going on. Because if he truly is this King of Wands, he's probably a busy guy with a lot of different hobbies or different things going on. Sorry, I speak my truth. It's got me cracking up over here. Yeah, Page of Swords. I feel like the communication is good. So his true feelings are, you really caught him by surprise. The Sun and the Queen of Pentacles, you have really, you are a real standout with the Sun like shining on this Queen of Pentacles. He was not expecting this at all. So I don't know how strong, you're feeling in this connection. Again, we want to be realistic and not have like, John Hughes type of movie expectations here, but I think he's impressed with you. And I think that he is engaging and funny, and there's a feeling of You guys feel like you guys are both good people and you feel that energy, and I'm feeling a lot of laughter and warmth here with a lot of this Leo energy as well. So the sun is a great omen, one of the best omens in the tarot. And so I say he has really great feelings. He's feeling great about you, and wants to make plans and continue talking to you. You're fine. We got Jupiter. Ooh, Jupiter and Libra in the 9th house. You guys may have the same type of ideas, values, spiritual beliefs. You can talk about big picture stuff with the 9th house. It's about education, philosophy, religion, long distance travel. And with Jupiter and Libra, it's like there's this feeling of expansion and balance, and that you guys are, I feel like you guys are equally yoked and evenly balanced here, and it's feeling really, really good. Okay? Let me see what else I have here. You deserve love. Love yourself first. I also have codependency here. So,
Hi, baby Gus Gus.
He's my little warlock.
Honey.
You are lovable. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then in terms of codependency, that's basically when, you get a little love tunnel vision and kind of, what codependency is in relationships. So that's either something that you may have to look out for or something that he may deal with as well. So just I'm not a doctor, I don't play one on TV, but just be mindful of that going in. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just sometimes something that people have to heal. Sorry, my large son he takes after him mama. He's in the way. We have birds. Ooh, we have the rider. And the tree, yeah. This is someone who is stable. He is very busy and there is a lot going on, but I see him wanting to pursue you in a very stable way. He feels like a really stable person here. He also may have a really large social network or friend group or something like that.
Hi, honey. You're a very good boy.
So that's what I got here for you, boo. I know. Gus is he has to lose half a pound. He's like his mama. Although I need to lose more than half a pound. SB, thank you so much. Listen. You know what I'm obsessed with? Let's talking about food. SB, or not SB. SB, thank you so much, babe. And I'm still open, guys, if you guys want to keep the fun rolling. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I'll have to see how I feel. I've been really stressed out this week, but I'm fine. I'll definitely be on Saturday afternoon. So make sure you hit your notifications, and I'll put up a reminder for that. But I got Crimson up next. Crimson, go ahead and post. But I was dying. Oh, you're a Venus Virgo. Love that. He's a Venus Cancer. Is it part of that? It could be because Jupiter is expanding Cancer. So this could be in Cancer. Cancer and Virgo energy do very well together. Look at Gus's face on camera. General love reading for Crimson. No, I was dying because, what did she eat? Tomorrow, eat your heart's delight, Turkish delight from the lion. Yeah. So no, little. I speak my truth. We got birthday girl over here telling me she's like, I don't know if I should eat cake tonight or if I should save it for tomorrow. And I just started laughing. But no, I'm obsessed with, and I have no business eating these. Do you guys know what mochis are? They're like ice cream, but they're like wrapped in a kind of like a rice thing, and they're gluten-free. They are so, I am obsessed with these things. Like any flavor, I'm all into it. No, it's just my busy time at work, so I'm just a little stressed and got a lot of work going on, but I love doing readings for you guys, so I'm here. All right, so we are going to do general, sorry Crimson for my little, I like to get a little silly sometimes. We're going to do a love reading for you. I'm going to use Crystal Visions. I like to use this for romance readings. Yeah, I'm open. I'm open. We haven't even done last call yet, so whatever you want to get into. I have Crimson up now. We have Kendra on deck, and then Newbie. Thank you, SBC. Or is it mochi? Like, and I had never tried one until recently. They're so good. All right, Crimson, let's get serious. All right, a general love reading. Spirit, show me what's going on with Crimson. Spirit, please show me the energy. What is going on? General love reading. Page of Wands. I feel like the desire is there and your heart is open, but you're waiting. And the right thing hasn't come around yet. Yet being the cool. I love this. All right. Here's what I'm seeing for you, boo. We have Page of Cups at the top of the deck. And I have, Knight of Swords. Okay. So, I don't know if you've been single for a while or if, maybe you were talking to people and maybe things didn't take off. Or there was even some type of conflict, or you just kind of threw your hands up and you're like, I don't know what's going on here. My message to you, my friend, is keep your chin up, and you can put yourself out there, but you don't have to be the one to do the effort. I am seeing potentially 2 different air signs coming in for you. I have a King of Swords and a Knight of Swords here. So it could be an air sign, or they may have a strong air placement. That would be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, okay? And I do have Aquarius here too. I'm not sure what sign you are. And it doesn't matter. I also have some Pisces here. Thanks, Bailey. So here's the deal. I think the message from Spirit is don't get discouraged because things are changing. Maybe you're also changing your mindset, but you deserve someone who's going to give you undivided attention here. And by sitting in your feminine here with the 4 of Swords, I'm not sure who to go for. Okay, so here's the thing. Yes, there's 2, but we're going to get to them. You can figure that out later. We're going to get to them. Give me a second here. The 4 of Swords this is you kind of chilling, resting, sitting in your feminine. By you authentically being who you are in this star energy, that's what's going to attract these people to you. So if you're on a dating app, or maybe you're out, at the bar with your friends, or whatever it is that you like to do, I feel like these air signs are going to be attracted to you in a natural way with you just being who you are. And I'm not saying it wouldn't be on a dating app. So here's the thing. I would not put all of your eggs in one basket, my friend. I would keep your options open. And if you start talking to 2 different people around the same time, I think it's up to you to decide if, who you want to go for. Let them both. We were talking about Olive Garden earlier. Let them both take you to Olive Garden. Not at the same time. But you can, I'm just kidding. But you can see what you're the one who gets to make the choice at the end of the day. And I think that maybe you felt like you were jumping through hoops, or you were doing, like you were spinning your wheels, or you were doing all of this stuff and you were just waiting and nothing was happening. And it's like, I think if you just chill and be in your feminine, the right thing is going to happen at the right time. There doesn't need to be any forcing. There also, when it comes, earlier in the night, I pulled a oracle card that says there is always enough. Competition is not a real thing. I think as women, and maybe men too, like I think sometimes we convince ourselves like, oh my God, there's so much competition, or she's hotter, she's younger, she's this, she's that. The right person for you, there's not gonna be any competition. The star. This is what is illuminating for this person to be attracted to you. So if you have some negative mindsets or narratives going on in your mind that are holding you back from this, and trust me, I get it, right? I just gave up. I don't even, I'm a guy. I'm so sorry. Reverse the gender thing. So I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were a guy. We're starting over. I totally thought you were a female. It's okay. So let me start over with this reading. I think, so you have been waiting to meet the right person. Here is what I would tell a guy with these cards, with this reading. And we haven't rolled the Astro Dice yet. I think that you need to, I don't know if you're an air sign, but there may be two different air signs that are coming in. If you have been holding yourself back from putting yourself out there as the masculine, you need to shoot your shot and go after something that you're attracted to and what you want. Whether this is online, whether this is at the bar, but if you feel like you haven't met anyone, or you're not seeing what you're wanting, I'm a Libra, and I know one of them is a Gemini. Beautiful. I think it's time for you to shoot your shot, bro. I feel like you've been holding yourself back for a while here with this Hanged Man. So it's the same energy. It's just again, plug and play with the gender stuff, guys. I apologize for that. But I think it's time for you to, if there is someone that you're interested in, I think you should ask them out, shoot your shot. Maybe you like Olive Garden. You want to take them out. We've been talking about Red Lobster tonight too. Whatever's going on in your community. I'm kidding, Crimson. But I think that there are great quality women out there. If women is what you're going for, by the way. And I'm sorry, because I feel like we're still getting to know each other, and I apologize. But whoever it is that you are going for, I think there's great quality people out there, and there are people that will catch your attention, but you got to put yourself out there too. If you've been holding yourself back, or if you've been spending a lot of time alone and afraid to put yourself out there, if you are really desiring to make an authentic connection with somebody, I think if you go out there and put yourself out there, it's going to be well received. And I think I do see two different quality air sign options coming in, and those would be really beautiful connections for you, with you being a Libra. Let me see what else I have, and I'm so sorry I got your... And that's the thing too, I'll say, and what I said about the competition thing, I don't care, male, female, whatever. It's the same thing. Maybe you feel like, oh, there's too much competition out there, blah, blah, blah. I have Not many men are interested in this type of stuff. It's cool. I do have a couple guys that come on here, but I'm so sorry about that. So I have Sun in Libra in the 9th house. So I do feel like one could be a Gemini and the other one could be a Libra. I do have Aquarius here too, so there could be even multiple. But I think that you will have some type of spiritual, because you are into this stuff with the 9th house energy. This is the 9th house of spirituality, okay? And with Sun in the 9th house, this is something that you could connect on immediately. Maybe you guys start talking about astrology, or maybe you have an interest in tarot or something else esoteric, right? In the spiritual community. And this is, I see whoever you end up building your next, strong bond with, I feel like spirituality is something that that'll really bond you guys together, and it's something that you can lean on there. So like Biggie Smalls says, what's your name, what's your sign, ask you what your interests are, who you be with, things that make you smile, what numbers to dial, you gonna be here for a while, call my crew, you go call your crew, we can rendezvous at the crib around 2. I'm just kidding. All right, I am so sorry, Crimson, but that's where we're at here. I'm seeing 2 different air signs coming in for you. Keep us posted. And when in doubt, just use Biggie Smalls lyrics. That would get me. Crimson, thank you. I will remember now. I will not forget. I will not forget. I will not forget. You is a man. He's a man. And now I'm remembering the readings. Good Lord. Good Lord. This poor straight guy over here. Oh my God. We have another. You guys know how many testimonials I've gotten in the last. Hi, baby girl. Thanks. I'm going a little slow. Thank you guys. Up next, I have Kendra, babe. Kendra, go ahead and post. Yeah, I have gotten another. I think it was Philomena told me. I described someone exactly, and that's who she met recently. So keep the testimonials coming, guys. Also, I do need to get my website up again, so feel free, if you want to ever email me a testimonial, you can send me a testimonial. So you said, yeah, go ahead and post, Kendra, if you have not already. I got Kendra, Newbie, SV, and Bailey on deck. Remember when you told me my ex was potentially lying about the new victim being pregnant? She wasn't pregnant and is not. So you were right. A pick-me-up reading. Hype me up. Show me the good things and the baddie I'm becoming. Oh, I got a good deck for that. Ember girl. Ember, I know. You know it's Kendra, so you want to jump on the table. Here she comes. Oh my God. Get it, girl.
Hi. No.
All right. Have some decency, child. All right. I'm going to take this down so you can see the cards. Ember is a sweet child, I know, but she's going to be in the way, so I need to remove her. I'm so sorry.
I know, I'm a mean mama. She's like, hell no. I'm staying.
She's a Taurus. She's like, I do what I want. I'll walk on your keyboard if I want to. Come here, mama girl. You're a good baby. You're a very good baby. All right. Poor Crimson. I don't know if he'll ever come back. All right. All right, Kendra, let's do it. Kendra wants a hype reading, and we'll give you one. I am going to do last call because I feel like We're in a good spot. I feel like I'll be able to hit my hour-and-a-half limit of, we're going to do last call. Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, I hear you on that. All right. So, Kendra, I just want you to be able to see all of this, but we know your question. A pick-me-up reading. Hype me up and show me the good things to come and the baddie I'm becoming. Good things to come. I'll pull this up. Good things to come. A hype up. We're going to use this cute little deck. A hype up. A hype up. Queen of Swords. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The Fool. Here you are, little Aries. You're cute. You're looking cute. Maybe you're doing some cute stuff with your hair. Maybe you're doing little space bun action. High Priestess. I am telling you, with this High Priestess energy, you better be doing some intention setting spell. I don't know what you're into, what you want to do, but I think you need to be setting some intentions for manifestation. And I think that you will be crystal clear when it comes to what it is that you want. Speaking your world into being, maybe working with like scripting in terms, of manifestation. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but like having ideas and really moving forward on your inspiration. I think that you have really great ideas, and maybe in regard to your content creation, there could be some really light bulb moment ideas. And I like this High Priestess. She's like opening this book and there's this little like star that's like glowing. I feel like there's going to be some light bulb moments. Ooh, why am I calling you Ember? Kendra, the Empress. Oh, I was trying to say the Empress. This is, talk about glow up energy, shining like a star, and just feeling yourself. I'm seeing growth in all areas of your life. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. There's going to be a lot of emotional growth for you this year, and a lot of maturity. Going back to that one reading I did where it's like there's that trigger that comes up that you have to heal. It's like I see you very maturely, healing and overcoming things because it's time, right? For some of these things. We have the 8 of Swords. Not caring about what other people think. Not wasting your time on what other people think. We have the Knight of Cups here. Knowing that this new energy is attracting all kinds of people here. We got the Knight of Cups. We got the Knight of Swords here. And knowing that any setbacks that you encounter, which I'm not seeing in your future, I'm seeing you picking up the 2 cups from the 5 of Cups and realizing that the opportunities, this is the 5 of Cups, the opportunities that you wanted so badly that didn't work out, there was you are going to see why they didn't work out so that you could have these much more beautiful opportunities that you never saw coming. Because what didn't work out for you was not meant for you. As hard as it may have felt in the time, what is for you is going to be so much better in alignment with you. It's going to feel so much more amazing than any of these little crappy offers ever could have been. And in hindsight, it's 2020, right? But until that victory comes or those opportunities come, like, it's hard to see. But yeah, I see you attracting better quality, more attractive partners in love, and you just glowing up and maturing on all levels and not letting things get to you. The 8 of Swords is like, I'm feeling trapped in my own head, and it's like, no, we're not doing that anymore. And it's okay when you, and like even today, like I have this coworker who, she's been coming after me, and I am like, what is her problem with me? Like, what is her deal, right? But I can't let that bother me all day long, because I got stuff to do. And you got stuff to do. You got a whole new life in front of you, Kendra. We have the Magician. You better set some manifestations for yourself. Shut up. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to drop the mic here. I'm kidding. I got more for you. What else do we have for our beautiful Kendra? I'm going to grab from this mermaid deck. Emotional fulfillment. You led yourself here. The other thing I will say, and I may have said this to you before, I may have said this to many of you before, when you were going through those periods where you felt like you were experiencing some like darker days, sometimes we have to go through that because when true joy and happiness and the light comes in our life, we can appreciate it that much better. And I'm seeing a lot of happiness in your future and emotional fulfillment. Just throwing cards around here. Consult an expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. I would look at the way that someone else is, whatever it is that you want to accomplish, look at what someone else did and see how they achieved it. You don't need to copy that person, but try to understand how they've spent their days and what they did to build whatever they have that is what you're wanting, that was what you're desiring. Divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds you right now. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. I'm telling you, this magic energy is all around you. Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. You may see the same number. You may hear the same like random word over and over and over. That's a sign for you. Make sure you pay attention. You know what? I'm going to grab a deeper deck for you, my friend. I don't know why I'm grabbing these water decks, but that's what I want to do. I plan on doing, don't worry, I want to work, yes. Okay, what else do we got? Last call for donations, guys. We're going to end soon. Mother Ocean. The balancing of mind, body, and spirit is essential to continue on your journey. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. And I love this person is like, it's like the universe behind this like cloak. It's like stars. It's really cool. So yeah, you're balancing your mind, body, and spirit. And I feel like that's getting you in a groove. It's making you more attractive to all the people around you. This is a cool deck. I don't pull from it that often. We have Moon. You deserve to achieve your innermost desires. Hell, oh my God, that looks like Beyonce. Well, no, it doesn't. Hell yes. Time to set manifestations. Setting intention. Moon Jellyfish. The illumination of your deepest secret self. Yeah. That's like 12th house energy coming online. You haven't even, I don't even think you're even close to your Saturn return. I feel like you're still such a young little pup. More and more, the more you meditate and sit in that feminine energy and let that energy rise up within you, there are going to be some really interesting insights and ideas and things you want to do, and I see you following through with it. With this Fool energy, being inspired by your intuition and spirit lighting the way for you and listening to the call of your soul. Ember's like, are you done yet? We have, if I roll the 9th house again, yeah, this is about spirituality, South Node. Capricorn, you may want to do a past life regression. I think that's something that could really, really wake you up and get your body even more in tune with this energy than you already are. I did a past life regression when I was 17, and it opened up my whole light body and it changed my life. Even more so than I already was, and that was a huge turning point for me. So I don't know if you've ever done anything like that, but you may want to look into that. I don't know if that's exactly what you were looking for in a reading, but that's what came out. Thank you, Kendra. I don't know what that is. A past life regression? Oh, I'm going to type it in the chat. A past life regression is when you go into a deep meditation and you are shown and experience memories and moments from a past life. If you believe in that kind of thing. I think something like that would be very beneficial to you. And I'm old now. But I did my first one. I actually know someone. Ember, get off, baby girl. I know someone in my town that actually does them, but, and I've done a couple with them. And every time I do it, it's like super different. But the first one I ever did was with this really cool high priestess, badass chick that was like friend of a friend. And it was just like, I didn't know that anything was even going to happen to me. And that was a wild, one of the most pivotal days of my entire life, to be quite honest with you. And then the next time I did one, you can actually find past life regressions on YouTube and then do them yourself. So I've done some through that as well. Like, it's free. You don't have to pay any money. You go into meditation, get a notebook. When you come out of the meditation, you can write down whatever it is that you see. So yes, it is like hypnosis, but I see it more as a meditation. I feel like sometimes, at least I was like a little nervous about hypnosis, but it's like you're still in control of yourself, if that makes sense. Perfect. All right. We're going to move on to, who's my next victim? I have Newbie. Go ahead and post, babe. We'll use your favorite or whatever, one of your favorites. Willow John. My cats are hysterical. All right. I got Newbie, SB, you're on deck, babe. And then we got Bailey, and then we are out of here. Readings are now closed. I'll be back on Saturday, guys. And potential pop-up tomorrow if I'm feeling like it. But, readings closed. Hold on. Okay. Oh. One moment, please. Okay. Got it. I got you. All right. Okay, got it. Oh, cool. Awesome. All right. Whatever I need to know. Newbie, let's do it, babe. Spirit, show me what Newbie needs to know right now. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. We're not taking that. Show me what Newbie needs to know right now. And then we have Lorraine on the list. I Speak My Truth was gifted a reading by an anonymous donor. All right, Spirit, what does newbie need to know? What does newbie need to know right now? Fear is not going to help you right now. Don't play into the fear, and know that if something that you feel, if something is tempting you to be fearful about something right now, it is an illusion and it is a phase. Ha! There is some type of discomfort that you have to sit in right now before you can make a a decision. Because you may feel like, oh, I have to take an action. I have to take an action right now. And it's like, hold on. You don't have all the facts. You're running on emotion right now. Is this fear? Is this illusion, or is it a reality? You've worked too hard and come too far to let something take over your mind and take over your mental real estate. Not today, Satan, says the Star and Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. This is about staying in your head, not giving into fear, and collecting. You need more information, and it's better to keep your cool right now. And if you are really worried about something, or your intuition is like tugging at you about something, continue to sit on it. Because I feel like the information that you are gathering right now is going to be more valuable the more you have, the more information you have, the more documentation you have potentially here with the Knight of Swords here. Look how beautiful these colors are. Just a really stunning deck. Does that make sense? Something is, I feel like there's either something that you're trying to uncover, or there is something hidden that you are trying to bring to light. And if you try to out it right now, or there's some type of fear, or you feel like you don't feel like you're settled, your soul can't settle until you take this action or you do this thing, and it's like, no, sit in the discomfort, continue gathering the facts, because this is going to be more valuable to you later down the line. Keep your cool and find ways to allow yourself to be at peace, because you deserve that. Six of Cups. Your children will be well, all will be well. If there's a matter with the kids, Six of Cups, everything is going to work out. Things are going to be okay. Don't over worry about it. You need more information. Give me 1 second here with this Ten of Swords. If something is dead, leave it dead, is the message I'm getting there. And yeah, if something's dead, leave it dead. You only want to move into energy that feels good and that feels reciprocal. So if you are going back to the past, so like let's say there's something you want to re-engage in, that's fine. That's fine, especially with that Six of Cups energy. But if something is dead or you're not getting anywhere with something, let sleeping dogs lie. Venus in the 8th house in Taurus. This is about really tapping into your sensuality and being okay with like the taboo topics of life and indulging yourself into something. Indulging yourself into some type of taboo pleasure that maybe you've discovered or rediscovered for yourself. So I don't mean to laugh. And like being okay with allowing that part of yourself to like explore a little bit. However, whatever that means to you. Babies. Oh my God, Willow. You just yelled at Ember. I know, baby girl. I know. He wasn't very nice. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. But yeah, I don't think I need to go into any more detail about that. So I'm going to leave that there. SB, let's do it. I got SB, Bailey, and I speak my truth.
Amber, you're such a good girl. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
I don't want my face on camera. I think I kissed you without being on camera. There we go. All right.
Hi, honeybee. You're a beautiful girl.
Willow John. Oh my God. He's just laying in the hallway. And anyone that walks by, he's just like being grumpy. He's flipping out. All right. We're moving on. We got SB, Bailey, and I speak my truth. Honeybee. I need to be able to shuffle cards to speak our truth over here. All right. SB boo, let's go. SB is up. Let me see if SB All right, SB, thanks for your patience, guys. How will the next date go? We have the same faith. Oh, wow. He moves in 2 weeks. Oh, no. How will the next date go? Let's look into this. All right, let's do it. Ember, I know. I'm almost done. I'm almost done, honey.
Can you move over just a little bit? Just a little bit. Thank you so much.
All right. All right, how will the next date go? Every time I see this King of Wands, I'm like, whew. Here's what I'm going to tell you, babes. Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor here. Here's what I'm going to tell you, my friend. I want you to enjoy your time with this person. It feels like a very harmonious connection. If he does end up, hold on. So he's moving away, like far, far away. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I think that you guys could stay in communication, but I also feel like if he has a lot of different stuff going on right now, we have a King of Wands again here, and we have Emperor. This is all fire energy. But I also have this King of Cups over here. And so here's what I'm going to say. I think that you should continue to explore this if you want to. If he's moving really far away at a long distance, that could potentially pose a challenge. But I don't think that you should close off other options from yourself. I think you deserve it to continue to explore things, especially since this is so brand new. And you know what's really weird is I think you came up as the Queen of... Did you come up as the Queen of Pentacles in the last reading too? I know I've been really silly tonight. Oh, hey girl. It's an hour flight, so that's not the worst thing in the world. But it's still an airplane. And we have the King of Wands here. And so if this makes sense, I think you guys will continue talking, but for whatever reason, if this doesn't work out long term, I see a high compatibility here. I see high harmony here, especially with this Three of Pentacles energy. I see that you both still want to explore this thing, but I think you should keep your other options open. I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket based on this person moving. So an hour flight, I know this by personal experience, an hour flight is roughly a 10, 11 hour drive, right? That's a long drive. I'm just throwing that out there. And so that's all. You know what I mean? Some people do very well with long distance. One of my besties has in a long distance thing. It's great. So whatever works for you. But I do feel like this is very balanced. I feel like you guys want to continue to explore each other. But I'm seeing other options for you too at the same time. So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't close yourself off just yet. I didn't even answer your damn question, did I? No. How is the next date going to go? I think it's going to go great. I feel, again, it feels very balanced. You guys feel really good. It almost kind of sucks that it's like, it's a timing thing of like, why did this happen now? And I think both of you guys are feeling very positive about it, but similar to another message I gave last night, it's like you don't want to show that you're too excited because both of you guys don't really know where this is going to end up. Yeah, that's the deal. And so, but yeah, I have an Emperor and a King of Cups here as well. And, I mean, this Emperor don't look too bad either. King of Cups, kind of a hippie, it's fine. But, I'm just playing. But, yeah, like there could be, I want you to keep a really open mind with this and see where it goes. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. 4th house, home. Uranus, home. Leo. Would you want to move? Would you want, newbie, would you want to move? And how realistic can this be? Do they have a child? Like what's, yeah. And we have more, I love how there's the lion in this one too. And we have more Leo energy. So Leo, in this, I don't know if this was an unexpected move for him. Uranus and Leo in the 4th house. This is kind of like a big, bold, big deal thing that's happening. But, you know, down the line, that's something that you may have to think about. But I know this is new. I still didn't answer your question. How is the date gonna go, Bird? How's the date? That's all you really wanted to know. How is the date gonna go? It's going to go swimmingly. It's going to go very nicely. You guys might even do something cool or a little bit adventurous or something like active, like maybe you go bowling or play pickleball. Not exactly, but like you do something that's like fun and engaging. And Justice, I feel like there's a very equal level of feeling, but there's also this Four of Pentacles. What happens next? Is this the last time I see you? Do I really want to share, how excited I am about this thing? But yeah, he's treating you well. Let him treat you. Let him treat you well. The King of Wands wants to, this is a good looking couple right here. The King of Wands wants to take care of this valuable Queen of Pentacles, but time will tell. The date's going to go very well. But there is a little bit of this, I don't know what happens next, so I don't know exactly how much I want to share right now. Is the feeling as well. So I'm going to leave that with you, SB. Thank you so much. I'm really excited you met someone this cool, because this energy is very, very different than some of the other people I've read about for you. That's why I am almost feeling like, why did this happen? The timing. But you never know. So we'll keep us posted on that. All right, up next, Bailey. Thanks for waiting forever. I have a Bailey and I Speak My Truth up next. Bailey, go ahead and post. I'm so sorry for the delay, and yeah, I'm just rolling. You want Big Kahuna? Let's do it, babe. Let's upgrade it. You're like, we're going big guns. I'm going to use this for you, too. Aries, meow. Can I meet Aries? She lives in a different... Holy crap. Oh, wow. So there was a distance with the Six of Swords. Okay. Can I meet Aries? She lives in a different country. We're acquaintances. Not sure if she's open to me. Let's see. Spirit, show me. I can't even read. I speak my truth. I'm going to deal with you later. I can't even read your food comments right now. All right, we're going to get serious, Bailey. Spirit, show me the Aries. The Aries. What is the energy going on here? Their acquaintances, is she open to Bailey's energy? Is she open to Bailey's energy? Is she open to Bailey's energy? I'm going to take this down so you can see the cards. Can I meet E, the Aries? We live in a different country. Is she open to me? So here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I feel like is going to happen here. The answer is yes. I do think that they would be open to meeting you. I feel like there would be a little bit of a delay before that could happen, though. With the Hangman crowning the reading. Like, that would take some logistical figuring out. However, with the Judgment, Two of Wands, and the Nine of Cups, this is a connection that is built on very good communication and mutual respect. And I feel like there is a very real connection here. This is entertainment purposes only. Stay with me here. I think that both of you guys have the same kind of humor. I think that there is attraction here. However, I do have the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords here before I jump any further. I think that there is the opportunity for you to develop an extremely deep friendship with this person. I don't know that this would necessarily turn into the love of your life. However, I feel like this is someone that could be like a best friend that you message, that you talk to all the time, and that maybe you guys even potentially visit with each other. But I don't know that this is necessarily like your forever person. And it could come down to the distance and the logistics and figuring out like how all of this would work together. That being said, entertainment purposes only, I know people who live in different continents and are in a relationship, so for whatever that's worth. It's not easy, but it's doable. I think that you guys have a lot of the same beliefs, and not only spiritual, but like you have the same, you guys are very, very similar here. And I think that there's a gentleness. I also, in some ways, this is going to sound kind of weird, Bailey. In some ways, I almost feel like this person is like a mentor to you, even if they're a peer. Like, I feel like this is someone who helps guide you into this new chapter of your life, because I don't know, it's like they're giving you advice, or they're giving you tips on how to navigate things, and you guys are kind of rooting each other on in the way that best friends would. But I will say, is there opportunity for you to meet? Yes. We have Two of Wands and Nine of Cups here, and Judgment. Like, yes, I think there's a decision here that you guys have this bond, and there's a lot of happiness, and it would require planning for you guys to meet each other. I think there's a lot of healing that comes through this connection, whether it be friendship or something more, right? Like, that's up to you guys. With Temperance and Nine of Pentacles, there's a lot of value here in this connection. There's a lot of transformation, and I think, the energy that's hidden, I think what you don't expect or what you don't see coming is the amount of healing and transformation this connection will provide both of you. So even if she is some type of like mentor or guide, or someone who gives you good guidance, even if they're your peer or like the same age as you or whatever, you are equally helping to transform this person as well and help heal this person as well. There could be discussions about, navigating matters of the heart and dating, and also anxiety here, which I feel like we talked a little bit about in the last reading, about like having courage to put yourself out there and do all of that stuff. And so maybe that's something that you guys can help heal for each other and root each other on. Because if it's not realistic for you guys to date, being that far away from each other, maybe you guys decide to have some type of deep friendship here. You know, the Queen of Swords is very intelligent. The Hierophant is also a guide, right? But the timeline of you guys meeting is a little bit further out. Like, it wouldn't be something that happens immediate. Let me know if you have other questions. I'm gonna pull some. I'm gonna pull some tarot or oracle for you, rather. Transformation, rebirth, renewal. There was a reason that you guys crossed paths with each other. We have heart, emotions, and intuition. Very much on the same page. Listen, silence your mind and pay attention. Can it work as a relationship? Can it work as a relationship? Whoops. Pulling it. It can. It would require a lot of work. 8 of Pentacles. And I also noticed there's a rainbow here, which is kind of cool. I mean, you do have the 6 of Wands here, which is great. That was the card that flew on the floor. When I see the 8 of Pentacles in a love and relationship reading, it's like, this takes a lot of work. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing I don't love. But I know people who have a relationship like this, and it does take a lot of work. Like, you have to schedule phone calls, time zones. Like, there's a whole thing, right, that happens. And there's also the element of cost, right, to fly to different countries, passports, all of that fun stuff. We have, this deck is freaking stunning. We have Strength here, and we have 2 of Swords. If this is something that you both decide that you both want to put the work in, it can. Let me see what else I have here. Soulmate, attraction, getting to know each other. We have very soon. So I think you are still in the early stages of this and getting to know each other. I think that you'll have a better idea about that, but I would let some of this play out before you get too far ahead. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is possible. I feel like you guys are very similar. I feel like you guys are very similar. Key. Letter. Yeah, lots of communication. We have long distance travel here with the ship. We have anchor. We have ring. And we have crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads. Shout out Bone Thugs and Harmony from Cleveland, Ohio, baby. Sorry, Bailey. Every time I see Crossroads, I just think of Bone Thugs. Anyway, if you guys really both want this to work, yes, there is a possibility that it could work out as a relationship. Let me see what else I want to pull here. I don't really want to pull dark. Maybe I'll pull 2 of these. For good measure. For good measure. Okay. Cycles, vulnerable. Nothing horrible here. I think that, and with the with strength here and vulnerability and cycles, this is you, you know, learning each other and also having the courage, like we said in your other reading, to be vulnerable. Because maybe you haven't opened up the way that you want to someone yet. You know what I mean? Let me know if you want any other specifics. I'm debating what else to pull. Let me do the moon deck. Meet me at the crossroads. And I'm gonna miss everybody. I got more for you. I'm just consolidating. Let me know if you have any more specifics. But yeah, both of my answers are yes. I don't see anything horrible here. I mean, the thing with the Three of Swords is it's like there could just be a deep level of healing, especially when it comes to like identity and you allowing yourself to love the way you want to love. Do you know what I mean? Bring love into this situation. Time to breathe out. Yeah, take time to breathe out. Show the world the real you. You know what that means. And then we have, yeah, surrender to the divine. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. You know, breathe into this. Give this thing a little bit of breathing room here. But, you know, being your authentic self is going to be the best way to go. I do see compatibility. You guys were definitely meant to meet. This is interesting. Aries, North Node in the 4th house. Would you consider moving where they live? Would that ever be a possibility? Because they're the Aries. North Node is your North Star and 4th house of home. So I wonder if you go there or if there's a possibility for you to move there. If you guys took this, you know, to the next levels later on. But yeah, it's you're gonna build a deeper bond of friendship, I feel like, first. But I mean, there is attraction, there is interest there, so it's a yes for me. I just try to stay a little bit, you know, grounded and practical here. So anyway, you know me, Bailey. I'm gonna leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much. Now I'm gonna deal with Miss Buttercream herself. What? Happy B-Day. I speak my truth. I know you like when I call you your screen name. I got me a vanilla buttercream confetti cake in the fridge looking at me. Girl, go take a bite. I mean, listen, if I had a confetti cake is also one of my favorites, that would not stand a chance in my fridge. But I think I'm going to go eat some mochis. I actually need to cook some dinner because I don't really want... I've been eating off this leftover thing for a while, and I think I'm good. All right. How is... Oh, you know what I want for this one? I want Edgar Allan Poe. I want to get real deep in this creepster. Thank you, Bailey. All right, here's my last reading. Oh my God, I'm almost at 2 hours. Who am I? How is the relationship between S and G doing now? She's Virgo, he's Pisces. That's always an interesting match. I hope it doesn't... Tell me that I'm waiting for the downfall. We got a happy birthday to our lovely Leo. To our lovely Leo. All right, girl, let's do it. I'm waiting for the downfall. I'm waiting for the downfall. Let's do it. Tell me, how is the relationship doing? What's going on? What's going on? Spirit, show me the brass tacks. What's going on between S&G, the creepster and the victim. What's going on? Queen of Cups. Oh God, the Tower. Lovers. Misodava Lava. King of Wands. Okay, here's my whole thing. Here's my whole theory. When you're dealing with someone who is a narc or someone who is like cuckoo crazy, right? You also have to be like, sometimes I'm not trying to sound degrading here, okay? We have 9 of Wands. Queen of Swords. I think that he could potentially be cheating. I see 2 different queens here. 9 of Wands. I feel like she's holding on to this because she doesn't want to be alone. I'm getting the sense that he's not the nicest guy. And we have the Queen of Cups here. So I feel like she overgives and she's trying. And there's this sense of being delusional. I don't know if one of them drinks a lot or one of them parties here. We have the 7 of Cups and the Devil. So this can show someone who like is not thinking clearly, and also like erratic behavior that's going on with the Tower. So if she's coming in with like Cancer energy with this, which is what the Queen of Cups is, this is someone who they can overgive to their detriment if they truly want to be with this person. He drinks, so does she, yeah. So there could be a little bit of like numbing going on in this connection. I don't think it feels great. I think that she probably doesn't think highly or care much about herself, which is why she wants to give away all of her love to him. And it's interesting because this King of Wands, compared to some of the other ones that we've pulled tonight, he kind of looks a little bit scary. And he's charging forward, and it's almost like he's lighting up a blaze behind him. And this Queen of Cups kind of looks like she's been left behind a little bit. I don't think that he's super nice to her. I also feel like he could potentially be doing shady things behind her back. With the other queen, there could be even more options with the Devil. I think she has a low self-esteem and sense of self-worth. I think has he ever said anything like nasty? I feel like he's like yelled at her or called her names or something. Like very, very mean is what I'm picking up here. 9 of Wands. She has thought about leaving, but she doesn't want to go. Well, if you're looking at them on social media is not the truth. You're posting the best photos of yourself. I mean, go watch an episode of Dateline. And how did that end up? Someone died. That's how those end up. Go look on those highlight reels. I'm kidding, but not kidding. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, things are not, and here's the other thing I will say. This is a known fact. This is a known fact. Janet Jackson, Shania Twain, Tyra Banks, these women who are like the most beautiful icons, right? Once they get with a certain man, so let's say this woman looks really beautiful in her photos, she looks very confident, blah, 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 blah. These men get an inflated ego, so they start talking to insert options, other queens, right, behind her back, because he thinks that he can get out of his league at this point. I mean, for someone to cheat on, I mean, this happens to like Shakira, like like beautiful celebrities who have everything, the most beautiful people in the world, get cheated on by these busted, dusted, and crusty men. And so she may not be aware of what's going on, but I don't think he's very nice to her. That's what I'm seeing here. I don't think she knows who she is yet. I don't think that she knows. I don't know if she's younger than you or if she's young. We have Aries energy here, which, is the baby of the zodiac. But in the 9th house, like, she has a lot of life and experience left to live. And if she didn't have a father or good parental guidance, she may not know. Even me and a lot of women, for example, like, you didn't know any better. You weren't taught what, predatory behavior was by men, or you never saw a positive relationship or how men are supposed to treat women, and so you stay in really, really abusive or negative situations. I don't think he's very nice. Yeah. So she could be going through some Saturn return energy, trying to find herself, you know what I mean? But it doesn't feel great. I think he's talking to other women. And I think she's taking his crumbs because she feels like that's all she really deserves at this point in her life. And so that's sad. It's a sad reading. But I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. All right, guys, I'm going to go do my birdie things now. Thank you, and happy birthday. Enjoy it. I might do pop-ups tomorrow, or I might just come on Saturday. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. And wishing everyone the best, and I'll see you soon. Bye.